inhale and climb up onto your hands and knees. Check your arms are directly underneath, or your shoulder directly underneath wrist. I see clients all the time take their hands too far forward, so just take the time to measure your alignment. Knee under hip, brace your tummy muscles and feel the power and the energy of the floor. Press through your hands up into your shoulders. Pause at the top for the next level and lift the arm so the arm is in line with your ear and land. And the other side and land. And all the time that you do this, you're aware of your technique. Fingers in line with shoulder, in line with hip. Tummy muscles braced to keep your body stable. And eye gaze at the top of your mat. Then a little adjustment to slide the opposite leg. I always like to work with a flexed foot here so that you know what's going on in your legs. Straighten them and keep them in line with the hip. Other side, push, hold, release. 4 more each side. Imagine that you have something incredibly precious and fragile on your back. So you're keeping your back as still as you can. So your awareness is heightened around your hips and back. You're not twisting. What do I mean? Well, when you lift your leg, some people lift so high that their back twists. There's no problem with that. It's just that we are trying to create the habit of a strong pelvis and awareness around our back. So sit back, rotate the wrists, find the stretch that works for you. Pose of a child or maybe something else. Gentle movement as you do this to open up the hips. Take the band, nice thick band, across your mat. One hand on the band and the other hand holds the end. All you're going to do is practice your posture, tummy muscles tight, eye gaze forward, and pull the band no higher than shoulder and lower. No higher than shoulder. So if it's feeling too tight, give yourself some more release on the band. If you're taking your hand way higher than shoulder, your band is not tight enough. Take a moment to rest, but keep the band in that hand. And the challenge now is to extend the opposite leg. Push the heel away. When you're confident you know what you're doing, look down towards the top of your mat. I'm going to leave the leg in the air and lift the arm to the side. And then the coordination is lift the leg, lift the arm, lower the big toe. Lift the leg, lift the arm, lower the big toe. This is a great cross-functional exercise for your back, let alone the upper back and the shoulder. Squeeze the glutes. 2 more. Last one. Rest, recover. I'm going to go the other side so I can keep my beady eyes on you. Band across. Pick up the other end. Tighten your tummy. This is about posture. It's just the arm. Just the arm lifts. Just the arm lifts. You feel the strength in your upper back, your shoulder blade gaining in power. Breathe and lift. Breathe and lift. Okay, opposite leg. Push the heel away. Hold it still for the beginning. Lift the arm. 5. Lift the arm. 4. Breathe. 3. 2. Now add movement in the leg. Arm lowers, big toe lands. Lift. 1. Squeeze the bum. 2. Keep the hip facing the floor. 3. 4. 5. Rotate the wrists. Come into the pose of a child. Do your healing, your nurturing. We're going to do 1 more round. Original arm on on the band, knees on the floor, 5 of each. Ready? Arm to the side, 5, 4, eye gaze forward, 3, 2, all about technique, 1, opposite leg, hold it still, hip faces the floor, 5, can you feel the bum squeeze, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set, drop the foot, drop the arm, 1, no higher than your hip, 2, it's about awareness, 3, square off the hips, 4, and you're done, 5. Relax before you do the other side. You don't have to turn side to side, I just want to show you. Other hand on the band, tummy tight, eye gaze top of the mat. 5, just the arm. 4, brace the core. 3, 2, 1, opposite leg to the arm, heel flexes, 5, 4, strong and deliberate, breathe out as you lift. Now add in the leg, so leg lowers, arm lowers, lift, 1, squeeze the bum, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Recover. I love the band, but the wrists pay a little price. Rotate the wrists, take one hand forward and pull back on your fingers. And then do that on the other side. Hands forward, pull back on your fingers. Terrific. Now take the band. I'm going to ask you to lie down, okay? You're going to lie down on your tummy with your forehead on your mat. But what I'd like you to do with your band is take your band across your bum and take your palms up so that your thumbs can connect if they wanted. So I'll often see people here, and that's not what you want to do. You want your hands close so that your hands are on your bum. So it's quite narrow. Lie down, make it look dignified. Yeah, I'm liking it. Lie down. And hold the band across your bum. And all I want you to do is keep your head on the floor as you pull on the band. So your feet are relaxed, your knees are relaxed, your hips are relaxed. It's upper back work. Good. Keep that going, a little squeeze. Now raise the chest. Keep the eye gaze on the floor and recover. So we have this tendency to jut our chin forward. I've observed this. So keep your eye gaze towards the top of your mat and keep the feet relaxed. Don't use every single muscle at your disposal. Isolate the muscle. Use the upper back, use the back of the arms. Open across your chest and just take on board the value of what you're doing. Opening your chest, taking the pressure off your heart. Opening your chest, improving the strength of your muscles. Opening your chest and building bone density. Helping with great posture, keeping the bone density in place. 2 more. Come on, one last one. Give it a few pulses at the end. Triceps, forgot to even mention those, are working hard. So put the band down, come into your preferred recovery. I'd suggest the pose of child. And when you're ready to move on, when your back is recovered, take a seat. Put the band on your feet. Whoa, that feels great, doesn't it? Don't answer that. Band on your feet. Thumbs on top and fingers underneath. I always put a little bend in my knees. Sitting upright, high on your sit bones. Now engage your deep abdominal. Pull your belly button to spine, first thing. Roll back to where you're comfortable, straight arms. Look down at your tummy. Now bend the elbows. Up onto your sit bones, take the arms wide and lift your heart. Close the arms, straighten them and roll back, good. Bend the elbows, climb up. Straight arms to the side, palms down. Now lift your heart. Thank you. It's the thoracic spine. Well, this is the lower back spine, this is the lumbar spine. And you're working it with your tummy muscles connected. This is the mid-back, the thoracic spine. This is where the bra strap connects into the back and it gets so tight. Osteopaths, physios, chiropractors, they're constantly adjusting that middle of the back. So we're doing 2 exercises, lower lumbar spine, supported by the deep abdominal corset, arms open, shoulder strength, love it, and then that release for the mid-back. Keep going, you know what you're doing, you love what you're doing, add in the breath. Feel the release of the breath and the power of your muscle. Use your arms, we love arm work. Arms out and look up. I could do this for hours. Let's do it. Yay! Chest opening. Roll back. A little voyage of discovery into our bodies. Yes, there's tight spots. Yes, we don't use the word pain. We use the word intensity. So you can feel the intensity and you know that you're strengthening your body. One last one. So find a recovery. Mine is an active recovery. So I'm walking down my band to my toes. To my toes. Yes, find your toes. Okay, could be your knees. But aim to go for the toes and feel the release in exactly the area that you've just worked. And the back of the legs and calves. So I'm going to go lower. That was level 1. So level 2, I'm going to low gently all the way to the floor, rest my head on the towel. Then immediately chin to chest, look down at your tummy, look down at your toes, because that will help you to curl, 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 fully upright, arms open, chest high. Close the arms, curl, look at the toes, look at the sky, look at your toes. The reason I'm emphasising that is because I've seen people go back with flat spines. Very scary. Don't want to go back with a flat spine, you want to go back with a rounded spine, curl. Lower your head, breathe in, roll up, let me hear you breathing. Open the arms, sky, look at the sky, keep going. Remember you've had 2 levels so far. Look at your toes and look at the sky. Lovely, and we're getting more and more from the spine. Each time we do this, we're opening up more of the vertebrae, the neck, the mid-back, curling, and then freeing. Push your legs forward, pull on the band, and draw yourself down to your toes. What's going on for you? Is it your wrists? Is it your neck? Is it your lower back? Find out, work on it. As you work on it, let me demonstrate the next level. The band is in front of my shoulders. I now have no support, so I have to work on the mobility of my spine, i.e. curling in as much as I can, and the strength of my abdominals. If you've had a back injury, if your back finds it hard to be flexible, This is going to be intense. Don't use pain. So roll back. I'm using my tummy muscles as the braking system. Couple of pulses here. Hands lift, hands towards your toes, look at your feet, curl as much as you can, go towards your feet, lift your arms and pull on the band here. So we only got here after 2 other levels. Look at your toes as you roll back. Arms above you, feel the power in your chest and arms. Bring the band towards your feet, curl, 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 curl. What you'll possibly find is that you do a couple really well and then your body will get tired, and that's okay. So do a couple maybe at your hardest level and then go back a level, because we're going to do 3 more. Whichever level you're on, prepare yourself, because from here we're doing 3 more. Breathe in, let the breath go, exhale. Breathe in, move the hands above you, exhale to pulse. Breathe in, hands to shoulders, hands towards feet, chin to chest. Start to breathe out, use the working breath. Hold the stretch. Breathe in to get into position, exhale, arm work. 2 more, hands in line with shoulders. Roll back, find your rhythm. Find your breathing rhythm, your mobility movement, your rhythm, and your flow. Reach towards your toes and lift. We're looking for stamina. And the reasoning behind that is because the back, the spine has stamina and it needs support. So let's give your spine, the bones of your body, the support they need by building stamina in your muscles. Reach forward and reach up. You have finished. What do you need? Is it a hamstring stretch? It always is a hamstring stretch for me. What is it for you? Is it a wrist rotation? Is it a crossed ankle leg stretch? Bit of sciatic stretch. Could you consider placing your foot above your knee and dropping your other knee to the side and then walking, breathtaking, then walking forward. Oh, oh. So this is the deep muscle. This is the piriformis again. Running, walking, even sitting can help to tighten this muscle. So go into it gently, with love, and then swap legs when you're ready. Cross the ankles. Use your breath in, exhale to get you down to where you need to go. Let your breath take you deeper. And then open your arms and take the foot above the knee and the knee out. So this is your level 3, and walk down your band. And rather than looking at what you're not achieving, look at the fact that you are achieving. You're putting more movement into the back of your body, into the posterior chain, wherever that is. Look at how you're helping yourself, investing in your future self, not letting yourself get tight. Good. You might not be at level 3, you might be at level 1, but it's all good. It's all personal to you. Terrific. Let the band go. Come into a seated posture. Roll your shoulders. I personally am happy with crossed legs. I think it's because I've done it habitually. I've always done it, so therefore it's natural for me. It's not natural for a lot of people that come to class. Lift this arm, so you could want to bring your feet to the front. Lift the arm, now drop the shoulder, and walk your hand across the floor and feel the stretch in your waist. Look at me, look at me. Yeah, don't look at the floor, look at me. Why? Because I want to get your waist. Can you get your elbow on the floor? Got your elbow down? Now push your bum down. Oh, straight arm, strong arm, energize. Fabulous. Now sweep the arm forward. Pad your fingers on the floor and climb up. Let's do that on the other side. Lift the arm and drop the shoulder. And then lean over, lean over. And now energize. Energize that top arm. Look forward. Feel it in the waist. And then drop the arms and walk forward. I'm going to do it again, either cross-legged or half lotus. Ooh. So I've got one foot on top, one foot underneath. Again, don't be impressed. It's just that I do it a lot. And over you go. Ooh, that feels more intense. Look forward. I love it now. You've really got that. And then sweep. I'm going to try it on this side as well. And then we'll do one last one and swap the legs. So you could be sitting cross-legged, you could be half lotus, you could have both feet in front. Over we go. Up and over. Strong arm, energize, look forward, push the bum down. Good, you've got all that sorted. Now reach forward and do it on the other side. Same thing, energize the arm, eye gaze forward. Good, push the bum down. Terrific. Take a moment to give yourself a well done, to congratulate yourself for turning up, for being here, for doing the exercise, for doing the work. Notice how you feel on every level. Your connection with your body physically, stronger. Mentally, more focused, stronger. Emotionally, calmer. Spiritually, your connection with your body, the outside, your purpose, your mission, stronger. Breathe in, lift your arms. Thank you so much for joining me. It's such a pleasure to nag you weekly. I love it. It is my purpose.